Hello everyone, my name is Kashwini Ganesan. My metric number is 15.18F1040. Our title is Perspection of the Students on the Past Year Papers by the PSAS Library. I'm going to present question 1 until question 3. The first question is, does the library provide enough past year papers? This is the graph. The X vertical is type of department in PSAS. The Y vertical is number of PSAS students. The legend is orange is yes for female, blue is yes for male, yellow is no for female, purple is no for male. For JKM students, say 5 female and 5 males say yes. JP department, 5 females say yes, 4 males say yes, 1 male say no. JKE, 2 females say yes, 1 male say yes, 3 females say no, 4 females say no. For JKA, 4 females say yes, 5 males say yes, and 1 female say no. Question 2 is it is convenient to get past year papers in PSAS library. JKM students, 4 females say yes, 5 females say yes, and 1 female say no. For JP department, 5 female and 5 male say yes. For JKE department, 5 female say yes, 2 male say yes, and 3 male say no. JKA department, 3 female say yes, 5 male say yes, and 2 females say no. For question 3, should the past year papers be given for free? JKM students, 1 female and 1 male say yes, 4 female and 4 males say no. For JP department, 3 females say yes, 4 males say yes, 2 females say no, 1 male say no. For JKE department, 5 females say yes, 3 males say yes, and 2 males say no. For JKA students, 5 females say yes, 4 males say yes, and 1 male say no. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Sharon, matrix number 1028. I'm going to present the graphs for question number 4, 5 and 6. Question number 4 is, if the past year papers are given for free, will you use it wisely? For each department, we took a sample of 5 females and 5 male. So as for JP department, 3 out of 5 females and 4 out of 5 males agreed that free past year papers will be used wisely. While both JKM and JKA department has the same result, which is 4 out of 5 females and all 5 males agreed to this question. But for JKE department, no one disagreed. Both female and male agreed to this question. In overall, if past year papers are given for free, majority of the PSAS students will use it wisely. As for question number 5, should the library provide answers for the past year papers? Moving on to the graph, JKM and JKA has the same result, which is all 5 females and 4 out of 5 males agrees to this question. For JP department, 3 out of 5 females and 4 out of 5 males agreed that answers should be provided for the past year papers. As for JKE, once again, no one disagreed, and both female and males agreed that past year papers should be provided together with answers. So mostly or majority of them demanded that answers should be provided with the past years together. This is because when the students do revision, they could refer to the answers to make sure that they are on the right path instead of waiting for the lecturer to reply their text messages or to wait the next day for the lecturer to discuss the past year paper in class. Moving on to question number 6. Do all the students use past year papers? As you can see, both female and male students of the JKM department agrees that all the students use past year papers. While for JP department, 3 out of 5 females, 2 out of 5 males agreed to this question. And for JKE department, 2 out of 5 females and 4 out of 5 males agreed that all students uses past year papers. But only 2 females and 1 male agreed that the students uses past year papers. So most of PSAS students do use past year papers. However, there are a certain number of students who does not use past year papers at all. That's all from me. Thank you.
Good morning, ma'am. I'm Hema here. So now I'm going to explain about question 7, which is, do we need past year papers? So from this survey, we get the equal answers from JKM, JP and JKE, which is 5 of the females say yes and 5 of the males say yes, and no one say no. But for JKA, 5 of the females say yes, 4 of the males say yes, and 1 of the males say no. For question 8, are the past year papers beneficial to PISA student? So for this question, the answers from 4 department is same, which is 5 of the females and 5 of the males say yes and no one say no. For the question 9, does the past year papers help you with your studies? So for JKM student, the 5 of the females and 5 of the males say yes, but no one say no. And for JP students, 3 of the females say yes, 5 of the males say yes, and 2 of the females say no. From JK students, 4 of the females say yes, 5 of the males say yes, and 1 of the females say no. Then lastly, for JKA students, 4 of the females say yes, 4 of the males say yes, 1 of the female and 1 of the males say no. Thank you, ma'am.
As for my part, I would be presenting question 10, 11, 12, and the overall of my group's bar graphs. For question 10, you can see the title of my bar graph is, do all the lecturers discuss the past year papers in class? As for the legends, they are divided into 4. Female and male who answered yes and no's. For my y-axis, entitled type of departments in PSAS. As for my x-axis is number of PSAS students. In JKM, JP, and JKE, the graphs are almost consistent. However, the highest between these 3 graphs is JP, which are the male students who answered no, and the lowest is still JP, are the male students who answered yes. As for JKA, there is a very big difference between the yes of the students and the students who answered no. The highest in JKA are the female and male students who answered no, and as for the yes, there is only 1 student each who answered yes for both genders in JKA. As for question 11, my title is, will the students score better in exams using past year papers. There are 3 departments who shows very clear decisions made by the students. And the departments are JKM, JP, and JKE students. All the students in these 3 departments answered yes. However, for JKA, there are only 3 students who answered 3 students each from the female and male students answered yes, and 2 male students each from each gender who answered no. And as for question 12, the title is, are the lecturers using past year papers to teach their students? All 5 students answered yes for male, and none of them answered no for male. As for JKA, almost everything is consistent. There are 3 female who answered yes, 2 male students who answered yes, 2 female students who answered no, and 3 male students who answered no. In conclusion, my overall PSAS students' perception on the past year papers, the highest number of yeses in JKM, which conclude from the male and female students, which is 51 students and 53 students. And the lowest we have is also from the JKM students, which includes only 9 female students who answered no for the overall question paper and questionnaires, and only 7 male students who answered no in the JKM department for the whole questionnaire. That's all from me. Thank you.